In this video, we want to talk about how long projects last. This is relevant for the consistency of cash flow that you can expect, and also the amount of risk that you're taking on by becoming a consultant and moving into this field. The first thing I want to get into is there's a limited number of consulting sites, educational sites out there. We're one of them. From our evaluation of those, they are talking about consulting in terms of small, very small projects. I would almost call it coaching or consulting to small businesses. What we're talking about is consulting for enterprise level companies, Fortune 500, Global 2000 type companies. Why do we focus on those companies? The reason is that it's less risk and more money, and we like that profile. So within that context, let's talk about how long these projects last. Our typical projects at our firm, we have dozens of people that work for us, just below 100 people, last between 18 and 24 months. If you're talking 18 to 24 months on a project, you're talking about very stable, long-term cash flow. On top of that, we typically see people get extended. Right? So you're on a project that's 18 months. That's what we brought you here to do. You do a good job. What's going to happen? They're going to roll you on to the next thing. They've always got stuff going, and if you're good, they can't find enough good people, they roll you to the next thing. So now you're talking about 18 to 24 months plus the next 6-month gig or 12-month gig or whatever it is. This is very common. Having done this now for 20 years, I've never been at a client for less than 2 or 3 years. Our firm, with dozens and dozens of people, we have a 100% rehire rate. So this isn't just my opinion. This is backed up by data, one after another after another. Part of what we're going to do on other videos is show you how to be one of those consultants that's stable, rehired over and over again. So when you're thinking about this concept, because we get these questions a lot, right? How long is this project going to last? It's a great question. That's the kind of question you should be asking the firm that's placing you. The firms that you want to work with are the firms that have 12, 18, 24-month type projects. Now, within that, they're going to tell you, and even if they don't tell you this is the truth, if you don't perform, you're out. It doesn't matter if this isn't a guaranteed 12-month contract. If you don't perform, a month later, we're going to get you out the door. We're going to get the next person in there that can replace you. But if you take care of business, and by the way, the bar isn't that high on most of these things, you're going to stick around. They're going to make an investment in you to learn everything, and you're going to stick around and execute this project, and then you're going to make a determination, do you want to take the next project? And they're going to make the same determination. So when you're thinking about that and you've got that question in your mind, this actually should be your starting point. The answer should be that you should be dealing with 12, 18, 24 month projects. When you're talking to the firms that are going to place you, you should be confirming that those are the type of projects that you're looking at. Let's talk about why these projects last so long. So at these enterprise companies, first of all, it takes the longer time to get these projects done. The projects are bigger compared to a mid-sized company or a smaller company. They come in, they can make the changes quicker. The dollars are big, so they want to get the contractors out the door. But these enterprise companies, they're used to using consulting firms. Frankly, where you'll be coming in as a contractor or with a firm like ours or other kind of mid-size companies, they typically are coming in less than the Deloittes and the Accentures and the big 5 firms. So they're even much more comfortable with the costs of the consultants. So you've got these longer duration projects and the clients are used to it. These things are just repeatable. The budget is always there. So that's one thing. The expectation is there for the clients. The second point is these companies don't want to hire employees. They need the external workforce. They don't want to take on a huge overhead for the next 10, 20 years of an employee to do that job. They want that headcount position, which is the way they refer to it, to be able to flex that into different roles and skills. So they're always going to be using these external resources in and out. So to tie all this together and wrap it all up and bring it all the way back to how long do projects last? They last a long time. The reason is because these enterprise companies need you for a long time. That's why we go after enterprise companies. And what you want to do is you want to have that expectation for yourself and you want to connect with firms, which are essentially your external workforce. You want to connect with the firms that have those longer term projects and you want to set their expectations that that's what you're looking for. A lot of this is just about you having enough understanding so that you can hone in and be intentional about what you want, tell the firms, and set expectations for what they need to be bringing to you. So hopefully this was a different angle to think about this in terms of, because we get this question a lot, how long do projects last? Hopefully this answered that question, but it also kind of broadened your thinking around how to run your business, the business of you, related to the type of projects that you're looking for and where those are going to come from. As always, let us know your thoughts. Let us know if this is valuable. Let us know if you want more information on this topic, and let us know if you want other topics that we're not giving you, and we'll just keep pumping the content out.